What's going on, beautiful people? D-Lo Brands back for another video. And today we are going to be going over a lot of very vital information that is going to help a lot of people in 2026. So AI is come a long way. We've made so many different advancements. We've tested so many different things, but we need to get to the place where we stop getting scared about AI. And even even as a beginner, there are tools that you can use that will supercharge your workflow without needing to know how to code or without needing to be an engineer or having so much knowledge about AI. So most people think beginners are behind in AI, and you're not. You're just overwhelmed. There's so many tools out here. Even on my channel, we've tried so many different tools, but everyone online is really giving, like super advanced prompts or complex automations that not only are expensive, but you will never really use, and they don't actually help you get results. So in today's video, I will be showcasing 5 different tools that I use that I would also recommend you use as a beginner getting into AI in 2026. And these are going to be things that are going to get things done for you, not just answer a question that you may have, not just help you with search, but they're going to actually answer questions. So let's get right into it. Um, you don't need any of that extra knowledge. Just wherever you are at in life, you can begin using this stuff. So um, the first one that I want to talk about is called Manus. So you've probably heard of this before, but if you haven't, Manus is basically an AI agent that is in the same user experience as something like a chat GPT. So you have a chat experience that's allowing you to get things done now. And ChatGPT is great. It can create images now, it can answer your questions, it can even perform deep research, but even then it really can't get things done for you. There's not many connectors, blah blah blah, whatever. So this means that Manus can actually take tasks and complete them for you. So you can say, research this market, you can analyze a business idea across many different sources, you can break down things step by step, you can create a plan and explain reasoning with Manus. And so for beginners, this is huge. You don't need to know how to ask the perfect prompt. All you need to know is what you want to get done. So when you go on their website, you'll see this kind of like sample page. If you click get started, you'll be in something like this. I know this looks messy right now, but it's the regular chat experience. And this is the regular look that they have. So right now, what I'm doing is optimizing my marketing strategy for my design agency. And Manus has helped me do that significantly. And so one of the first things that I got it to do was basically perform wide research on 2 of my biggest competitors that I've been following for a long time. And they have tons of content out, they have tons of thought leadership out on the internet. So I just wanted Manus to go and, look at it and go through it. So you can see this process right here. It's searching, it's browsing, it's reading files, it's clicking, it's browsing, it's creating files. It's going through an extensive process with just me giving it a paragraph of instructions. And I gave it some links. It went to those links, it checked it out, it did its research, and it came back to me with a final file, not only of those specific competitors and what they're doing individually, but how I can use it for my business. So basically, it's come up with this whole entire strategy. And it's funny that this is actually something that I've been thinking about doing, just rebranding and positioning my company as the silent partner. We're the guys behind the computer that are quietly running your company while you're forefront, being the face of your company type of thing. So This is just one use case that saves a ton of time. Like, it's literally condensed everything that those two competitors are doing, ran it past what TVA stands for, what its instructions are, and gave me this whole entire plan. It said, hey, bro, you need to write a book. You need to write a book called The Black Book. And we also have a plan to get to 90K revenue and, different stuff that is very, very useful. But also, in this process, I am in addition to getting it to help me plan, I'm getting it to actually create the stuff. So this is one of the things that it came up with to kind of reposition myself and change our visual identity on social media a little bit. So this is a carousel that it created. I love the visuals, the black and white and the gold as a accent mark, really to emphasize things. And if these were the right size, I could go ahead and just hover all of them and download it. That would be the entire process. But in addition to that, I can get Manus to post this on my behalf. So if you look down here at the Connect apps, you click it. I have something called TVA social media. And basically I used Zapier MCP, which allows you to connect a bunch of apps in one place, in one MCP server. And basically, I just connected this MCP server to Manus, and it's able to use it, and it's able to post on my behalf on all or just one of the applications that I have connected to it. So you can kind of see how this is going from, okay, one app is only helping me plan things, and this other app is helping me really get things done. And that's the power of Manus. I would suggest everybody at least try out Manus. You get 300 credits every single day for free, and that's enough to get a lot done. So as you look at this, think about the different ways that you can use Manus in the same way for your business or for whatever you're trying to get done. What research needs to be done, what graphics need to be created. It uses Nano Banana Pro, and it creates these files that you can, download you can save it directly to Google Drive. You can download it as a PDF or a document. And this is very, very smart. I haven't met a AI agent like Manus yet. Before I was using Lutra AI. Lutra AI is another good one, and I don't want to get sidetracked too much, but Lutra AI is like an elementary one. If you want to just use something that's very user friendly, easy to use, you can go ahead and use Lutra. I really like it. Profile enrichment, it's great for scraping leads, but Manus just has so many more capabilities, in my opinion, to be able to get things done. And you can connect it to all sorts of things. So that's Manus AI. So many more use cases. It created this entire presentation to showcase the silent persona for an internal meeting. And you can even go in and change things. So if I didn't want Force to be in here, I can take it out. So it's a customizable experience. Really good at putting things together that are on brand. If you give it the right instructions, like this looks like a on brand to what the Views agency is growing into. We have this monospace font. We have this kind of like Doc 002 differentiation, like this kind of classified type of look. That's what we're going for, and it kept that on brand for the presentation that it created. It's using the images that it created inside of the canvas, and it's putting it inside of here in addition to other information. So this is something that has really changed my workflow greatly, and it gets a lot of stuff done for me, So definitely check out Manus. Now, the next one that we're going to get into is basically like instead of having just Manus, you have all of these different AI agents. And what I'm talking about is Genspark AI. So Genspark is basically your all-in-one AI agent workspace. Okay. Right here off bat, you can see different agents that it has. It has AI slides, it has AI sheets, it has AI documents, AI developer, AI designer. I don't even have it on the right screen. Okay. AI slides, AI sheets, AI docs, AI developer, AI designer, clip genius. You get unlimited AI chat. You get unlimited AI image, AI video. And then we're going to go look at all of the agents. So these are all of the agents that it has for you. But here's the most powerful part about Genspark. And we're going to do a longer video on this just to showcase some of its needs. It has a whole entire hub of agents that you can copy from other people. So if we go to, where is it at? Okay, so the custom AI agent store. Right here, it's basically like GPTs, but GPTs don't really get things done for you. This is an AI agent workflow built into Genspark. So let's say you want a Smart Fitness Coach Pro. You want to use this agent. A professional smart fitness coach that creates personalized interactive fitness plan web applications with complete data tracking. So this is an agent that not only is going to help you put together that fitness plan, it's going to put together a whole entire web application for you to use it, for you to track your progress and for your information to be stored. So another one is Brand Strategy Master. This is something that I work in. Professional brand positioning and marketing strategy consultant that helps businesses build comprehensive brand systems and drive market success. So this one is more focused on planning, but then you have this market research analyst. It'll go out and research things. And these agents are created by people just like you and me. We're using Genspark and we want to create a new agent. We create a new agent. And inside of here, we can say, hey, what do we want our agent to do? I want my agent to browse YouTube and source videos, then create blog posts about those videos, and create a worksheet based on the video. So basically, I gave it a very elementary prompt. I'm just saying I want this, that, and the third. Genspark is going to break this down, ask me questions. Just create, don't ask questions. And it's going to create this whole entire AI agent for us. And then we will be able to put this AI agent on the marketplace for other people to use and get benefit from. So anything that you can think of, any process that you want to get done, whether it be lead scraping, business idea generating, branding generation, social media post creation, AI video creation, all types of things. And we saw just how quick it came up with it. So let's test our agent. Let's go to D-Lo Brand's YouTube channel. And we're going to get our recent video. Definitely check it out. Apple and Google are partnering for Siri, so check that out. But we are going to copy this link and we're going to go back to the agent and we're going to test it out. Just paste in a YouTube video. And, you know, beforehand, we couldn't really go search on YouTube or go search on Instagram because of the way that their websites are set up or content restrictions, whatever you. And now we have AI agents that are able to use their own browsers and look at this stuff. They're able to click through Instagram posts and get ideas. They're able to copy things. They're able to look into information and sources that we really couldn't look in before. So It's basically going in, understanding the video. Right now, it just has gotten the description, and now it's asking me, okay, I can create blah 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 both. Let's just say both. Let's just say both. So now Genspark is going to go ahead and create a comprehensive blog post on it, and it's going to create a educational worksheet on it. So a worksheet for this isn't really needed. This is a news post, but I just want to see the actual process of this. And so you can find whatever agents that you want. You have all of these down here. Of course, be careful. Make sure you know what you're using. Make sure you at least trust the creator, if anything. So people are coming out with all types of stuff. Business Plan Pro, From Idea to Done, Middle East Job Hunter, Abdullah's Assistant Pro, Ecom Titans, Pet Supplies Pro. All types of things are inside of Genspark, and this is why I would recommend it for beginners, is because it has so much. It has so much. In addition to the chat experience, it can connect to different tools that you want. Supabase, they have MCP tools already built in, and MCP tools from the community. So basically, if Manus is a AI agent that you control, that is only coming from you, Genspark is an AI agent that you can take inspiration and processes from other people that are using the same platform. So it's basically like one is centralized and one is decentralized, if you want to look at it that way. So tons of integrations, and you may not get into all of this. This is really technical. Not really. MCPs that are pre-built for you aren't really a technical thing, but just understanding what an MCP server is kind of is. But if you want to connect your Gmail, you can do that and do all sorts of stuff. So bam. This is coming up with, it's already come up with the blog post. The most immediate benefit users will notice is Siri's dramatically improve ability. So it's come up with the blog post, and then it's coming up with this worksheet. Section 1, comprehension questions. What major announcement did Apple make regarding Siri? Siri will be powered by Google Gemini AI. So this type of worksheet isn't an actual worksheet, but we're just getting the capabilities of this AI agent. So it's building out this whole entire thing, different sections. It gives you the answer key for the educator, and bam, that's the full process. And we can publish this. We can say, hey, we want to publish this, publish it. Anyone with the link, bam, it's live. It's live. The YouTube content transformer is live. So if you would like to, I'll put the link in the description, and you guys will be able to use it. But that is enough about Genspark. Super, super useful tool. Manus is an AI agent. Genspark is a hub of AI agents. And next, we are going to be getting into another one that is basically AI agents, but you will be able to do full entire workflows that are very complex. So it would seem like you're using an N8N and creating automations, but you're all doing it inside of this platform. And we're talking about Glif. Glif, yes. Glif is basically a place where people can create different AI agent workflows that can get things done at a high level. So right here, this miniature history, we'll go through the example that we made. So we see this entire interface. You can customize your interface. And all I said was, let's make a short video about the Wright brothers taking off for their first flight. The first thing that this AI agent did is search with Perplexity. So while you're creating AI agent workflows or utilizing them on Glif, there are different tools that you can implement into them. So bam, it's doing a web search. It comes up with this whole entire video plan, scene 1, scene 2, and it comes up with the images and videos for it. So it then asks me, does this plan work for you? I say yes, go ahead and generate everything. It begins to generate the images. It begins to generate the the text to speech, the voiceover, and it begins to give
December
it
the
back to me.
17th, 1903. The wind howls across the dunes of Kitty Hawk, North.
You hear that? And then we have the images right here. We got, and this is a miniature history type of thing. So all of the images are going to be tailored towards that, and the video prompts are going to be tailored towards that. And the AI agent is handling all of that for you. So we have our images, bam, bam, bam. And now we're saying, hey, does everything sound good? Is the voiceover okay? Do the images look okay? And I say, yeah, go ahead and generate the video. And the thing is, I'm not even typing this stuff. These are responses that the AI agent is giving me. So I'm not even typing anything. And so, boom, it uses Cdance Lite to create all of the videos. And then it stitches all of the audio with the video. And then it stitches all of the videos together, and then it gives you the final video with subtitles. It adds subtitles to the video. So boom, let's
December the 17th, 1903. The wind howls across the dunes of Kitty Hawk. The Wright Flyer sits on its wooden launch rail. 40 feet of canvas and spruce. Orville Wright lies prone on the lower wing, gripping the control.
It's AI, so you're gonna see some mistakes, but that is an entire process that took maybe 5 minutes and not much response from me. And it created this whole entire high quality video. That is the power of Glif. If you go to the agents, you can see tons of other agents. If you want to make a short form video, you can do that. If you want a headshot, look. This is Snoop Dogg. This is a headshot. You see how high quality this is? Do you see this? Do you see this? This is a process where it's probably creating an image. It's probably asking questions, and then it'll upscale it for you in the process. So go ahead and check out these workflows that Glif has. Very, very powerful tool. Business flyers, transitions. You can chat with Cdream. A Suno prompter, that's for music. Tons of stuff. Talking food videos. Like this is something that if you wanted to, look at this.
I've protected humanity for over 5,000 years. While you sleep, I'm activating your white blood cells, fighting viruses,
Look how high quality that is. You trying to tell me you're not about to use this tool as a beginner? Stop it. So these are the different workflows. And then you have different flows that you can put together. So you can add a restore image lighting inside of one of the AI agent workflows that you create. And you have different models. People have tailored models. Nano Banana Pro Edit. Well, so these are official models, but they're created by official people. So whatever. We had this logo design one where basically I was like, create me a masterpiece logo. This is the company. Yes, I have a name. It asked me questions. Said who's the audience? Bam, bam, bam. Then it came up with the logo. So if you can't afford a designer, I charge at the bare minimum $250 for a logo. And that is for me to go inside of the process, look at all of the information that you're giving me about your audience, about your company, and I'm putting together by hand a logo for you. That is for me to do it. But guess what? If you want to get Glif to do it, you don't even have to pay $5 or $10. You can get many different logos because this isn't going to take up a lot of credits. You can get many different logos. So those are just a couple of use cases that you can use with Glif, and literally the sky is the limit. People are always going to come out with new workflows and new AI agents for you to use, and you can also create your own AI agents very, very easily too. So next we are going to get into Emergent, and Emergent, oh my goodness, I'm excited about this one because something like a Lovable and something like a Bolt, they get the job done, but they don't go the full way. And what I love about Emergent is the fact that It is a full stack vibe coding platform. Full stack. Off of one prompt, you can get this entire thing. I only gave it one prompt. Look at this. Build this thing. The prompt isn't so sophisticated. This is not a PRD. Then it asked me a question. It said, "Hey, what are your preferences? Blah blah blah." And the thing is, I'm gonna say that at the end. But I got all my preferences. Boom! It goes ahead and creates this whole entire thing, and then it tests it. It tests the platform itself. And this is the platform that we get, EcoTrack. So it even created a test user for us to be able to test. So let's go test EcoTrack, sign in. Let me see. Okay. So I might have to wake up the agent to test this out. Just so that the credentials are actually working and stuff like that. But you can get a full stack application. This is a login screen. It probably created a landing page for it as well. But this is a login screen. And once we get into the actual platform, I'll show you guys. But in the meantime, let's just go back to Emergent. And I want to show you guys kind of what it is. So, bam. Same type of interface as a Lovable, same type of chat interface, but this is powered by E1. They even have E2 out, and they have prototype and they have mobile. So you can create mobile apps on this. You can create insanely sophisticated apps on this. You can choose the model that you want to use. So 4.5 Opus is the best coding model right now, but let's say you don't want to use that. You can use a Gemini 3 Pro. You can use a GPT 5.2. You can use whatever you want to do. And you can attach things to it, attach different, maybe you have a UI already built out. Maybe you use Google Stitch to build out your UI. You can upload those images here. You also have advanced controls. This thing can use MCP servers as well. You can set a budget on it. All types of stuff. So let's see if the agent is awake. Let me see. Okay, so bam. We are now inside. It built out this entire dashboard. We need to open it in a new tab. This entire dashboard was built from one prompt. Lovable would have had all of these different pages just sitting there. They would not be built out. And the functionality would not have been built out for them in one prompt. That is the power of Emergent, and that is why Emergent is my choice. If you're going to use an online vibe coding platform and you don't want to use an IDE, Emergent. Emergent.sh, that is my pick. So you got notifications. We got notifications over here. This is a compliance app, by the way. We got a settings. We can change the theme, accent color, all of this different type of stuff. And we have all of our pages built out with functionality. You can upload documents. You can analyze it. Carbon calculator. You can change your carbon calculation. Vehicle travel, air travel, waste, water usage. Calculate. Oh, this is our carbon footprint. We need to be below 20 for our company. So this is a compliance thing. We have more compliance here. We have different things that we can check off. Status updated. Oh, we need to put this in progress. And you see that the functionality is all working within this app. I did not do any other creation on this app other than that first prompt and giving it my features or my preferences. Full reports. Let's download the full report. Let's see what this full report is looking like. Let's just see what this full report is looking like. Okay. So my thing just crashed. That's not good. But that's just because I had so much stuff. You know, GPT Atlas isn't a super stable browser, so stuff like that is going to happen. But we're just going to leave downloading the report alone. And so you have all of this stuff. You want to create put a new company in here. It's going to work. Test company, select the industry, healthcare, 200. This is a health company, and bam, create the company. It's right there. That's functionality that is built in by Emergent, and no other vibe coding platform is doing this. Trust me, no other vibe coding platform is doing this. So definitely check out Emergent. You can build all types of stuff. Like, this is a complex type of thing, but let's say you wanted to do something very, very light. You can do that too. You can make just a budget tracker, a one screen budget tracker, and be able to use that and publish it and get things done. Like, it's such a powerful platform. Such a powerful platform. For 100 credits, I believe, what's my subscription? So $20 a month is 100 credits. It only took me about 10 credits to build out what you guys just saw. So let's say you can build out 10 full stack applications with one $20 subscription. That's a no-brainer. But you also have different spaces. So you can create a different workspace. Let's say you have a team for this, a team for that. You can create different workspaces, and you can also check out other people's creations. So somebody made a Spider-Man launch website. So open it in a new tab, Spider-Man, bam. Whole entire website. So not just applications. If you want to create your portfolio website, if you want to create your business landing page, if you want to create anything, use Emergent. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Book now. This is crazy. But next, and certainly not last but certainly not least, okay, we are going to get into, we're just going to close out all of these while we look at this. We are going to get into one of the most powerful. I don't know why we have not had this sooner. I don't know why Apple Dictation isn't doing this already, but for some reason we need an app for this. And what I'm talking about is Wispr. Okay? Everybody is typing. You're a beginner. You're probably typing the AI right now. Me? I don't want to type the AI. You want to know why? Because it is so much faster to speak to AI. It is so much faster to tap a button. I'll show you guys. So right now we're working on this business plan with Manus. I'm gonna say, okay, let's say this. You guys see that at the bottom. Let me go back. Okay, so I'm gonna press this button, and this bar is gonna show up at the bottom, capturing my dictation, and I want you guys to see it. I want you to create a 90-day post plan schedule calendar for the views agency in this new strategy that you have built out for me, and I want you to actually give me the first 5 posts. Now look at this. When you see this, it has punctuation, the sentences are separated, everything is polished. Okay, so we can send that out. But let's say we wanted to just dictate with Apple. I want to create a 90-day posting calendar for my business, and I wanted to showcase this new strategy that we have been working on. So make sure that it is sophisticated, easy to follow, and I want you to give me the first 5 posts. When you look at this, and I wasn't talking in complete sentences, I wasn't, but that's the power of Wispr. Wispr will actually take your incomplete sentences and make them complete sentences so that they can be understood better. So it's a voice to text AI that turns speech into clear, polished writing in every app. in everything. And I use this in vibe coding. I use this in chatbots. I use this in meetings. I use this in everything because it just makes things so much better. It takes your speech and polishes it up. And, you know, sooner or later, I think that AI is going to get to the point where it's just doing this automatically. Of course, all the dictation systems are going to be updated and things of that nature. But for right now, just use this for free. Like, I use this for free. I do not pay for this. You can get unlimited words, but let's say you just want to put a couple sentences out every single day. You are not going to hit the word limit for Wispr. So this is the actual interface that they have built out for it when you download it. And it also has this widget up at the top for Wispr. And so you have different settings, you have shortcuts, choose your microphone, choose your language, paste last transcript, whatever it is, you can do it. You have a dictionary in here. BTW is by the way, D-Logan at the Views Agency, you know what I'm saying? Different stuff that will help you to put text out in a much easier and faster way. Like, it would take me a minute to write out an entire paragraph, but it would take me 10 seconds to speak it out. So if I can have that and it's polished, then I think that's very, very cool. So you can create snippets. So when you say my flow referral, it'll use this. When you say my email address, it'll use that. And that helps you to basically condense things down and make it easier. You got notes, stuff like that. So that is Wispr Flow, and that concludes this video of the 5 tools that I wanted to show you guys. This has been a pretty long video, but trust me, it is well worth it to try out each and every one of these. They will revolutionize how you are working and how you are getting things done. So here's the truth. Beginners are not behind in 2026. They're not behind. They're just confused and unburdened. AI doesn't reward credentials, it rewards clarity. So with these apps, have the best context that you can, and you will be able to get the best results possible. But even as a beginner, you can put very elementary prompts in and get great outputs. So if you can explain what you want, AI can do the rest. And so I'll link all of these tools below. Some of them have affiliate links, some of them don't. And if you want to deep dive on any single one, definitely comment which one you would like to check out. I've done videos on some of these before, but updates have been coming out since I've created those videos. So definitely let me know if you would like some updated videos. And so this has been D-Lo Brands. Be sure to join the AI Educate AI Lab community. Huge announcement next week, so stay tuned for that. And stay up to date. Turn on post notifications so that you are the first to be notified when videos come out, and you can stay on the cutting edge of AI use. So this has been D-Lo Brands. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.